Cameron, I just read your note. It made me laugh. So, no problem. I mean, challenging yourself is a good thing, and I just say to keep it simple because I think that it's really good for this pendulum assignment. But I'm not going to say don't challenge yourself either. So, either way, it's good to attempt those things as well. And I'll take a look at that. But first, let's take a look at your revision here. Great. Okay. Really good following the notes here. The only change I would say here with this one is a couple of changes. First, like this first bounce with the heavy ball could be a lot higher, like almost double what it is now. And then the second and third bounce is around the same. And then to really sell this weight here, have this platform go down like actually have it start going down right around here, like right when you feel like the weight is on top of this little part there. We want it to drop kind of heavily. Again, you're selling that weight, and that's what we're trying to sell here. So with that, it almost feels like it's kind of taking away from the weight itself because of how delayed that reaction is of it going down. But then also that would like instantly kick that light ball up there. But yeah, good timing on the light ball. It goes up a lot quicker now, and it feels better with that. Like I almost feel like you could take out this frame too. Like it could just go from there to there. Just make it a lot snappier. But yeah, that looks great as it rolls across. So just a few little things, but they'll make a big difference in terms of how you're selling the weight of especially the heavy ball there. So good job. Okay, devastation. Let me take a look at your ideas here. So cool, good stuff. Let's take a look. Okay, so I like this concept a lot. Let me see which one it is from number 4, it looks like. So, yeah, the concept itself is good in that it like I get the idea of devastation with this one, like just like looking at something like your house burning down or something like that. That's there's a story here that I'm feeling. The trick is with a few little things, like I would try to get the weight of the character to be like I feel like this is okay as it goes through. Maybe I would bring that neck up just because your character is looking up, and then how I do that is just take that head control and translate it up. So we're just like pushing the head up a little bit. So we're seeing a little bit more neck there, and that would help this line a little bit. Watch out for this part bending in a little bit too much. Like I feel, if anything, we're going to get that bend more here and here, like in these areas. Make sure that that's very clear what I'm drawing. And I like the idea of the knees kind of splayed apart, but I'm not really sure how that's like I would sit down and try to do this. I don't really have much room to do it right here. But I feel like the overall body would be further back and further down too. So that torso control, like that body control, you can move over and then down a little bit and get a bit more of that feeling of like it being pushed over. So just like more weight on the body, more weight on the knees. Like right now, it feels like there's not enough there, if that makes sense. Like it's just like taking that and pushing it back a little bit and pushing it down, and that would also hopefully like clear this area up so we're a little bit more clear of what's happening there. And then the hands, don't be afraid to to drop the arms a little bit more, and even if they intersect through the body, like that's okay. I'd rather see them intersect through the knees and the body here, and you sell the idea, than trying to not have those arms go through, and keeping like a perfect pose, like perfectly clean, no geometry intersecting there. Also think about the hand shapes too, like overall, like this hand shape's pretty good, but I would rotate it more towards us, and I would just make it looser. Like just think about how things will slump down, and then in that way you can use the shoulder control to bring things down a little bit. So you're slumping a little bit more with that. I think that would definitely sell that idea a bit more. So it's a good start, but it just needs a little bit more, especially in the weight, like where the weight is being distributed. Okay, so let's take a look at your pendulum. Cool. All right. So it looks pretty good. I think that it starts off pretty well, and then the timing here feels a bit slow. Like as it stops, like think about how fast the box itself is stopping, and that change would be pretty sudden. So like you would get that reversal would feel pretty drastic, and right now it feels like it's almost like it's taking that, it's not taking the change in that velocity into effect, and so we get a sense that it's too slow right there. So honestly, like with that much speed, stopping that much, the pendulum would go up over here very quickly, and then kind of stay up. And then as it's coming down, that reversal, you would want to keep it up. So it's like it's swinging over, and then it's dragging down as it goes through. And then this is good, but I would watch the arc here. Like keep that arc pretty clean as it goes up. And then don't have it swing over until, oh yeah, the way where you're swinging over, maybe like a few frames later, just to have it like really swing over a bit more. And then through here, like I'd say this is still swinging back here. Like I'm not sure what's motivating this change of direction, because it's still like that velocity is still going this way. And so we would still have it come up, and then at the end, that swing is way too fast. Like it's swinging over, and this first swing up here, the timing is pretty good at 76, but then as it comes back down, like it feels like it's just going way too fast. Like you could slow that down and have it stop a little bit sooner too. So it's just a matter of that timing being distributed unevenly. So it's just a what it really is just figuring out, like going back to what the box is doing and figuring out, okay, what is motivating, how is that motivating the pendulum itself, like how is that change of direction going to affect everything, and then keeping the weight of that pendulum consistent, because in the beginning you're setting the weight as a certain thing, and then by the end it's like really loose and bouncy, and so that's why it feels like it's changing up a little bit more. But yeah, no, like I said, it's good that you challenge yourself. You know, hopefully you learn from this. Like that's the point, is to try things that are new and to learn from them. And so that's you know, hopefully what you did here. And like I said, it's definitely good that you're challenging yourself. So, but yeah, those are the notes. All right, that's it, Cameron. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, thanks.